Yeah, I did it. I finally watched Wicked. Yeah, you know that story based off that one Wizard of Oz play. Yeah, I forget the title of that play. Anyways, I really dug this movie, dude. I could only stomach so many musicals throughout the years, but this one did it fantastical. I remember the last musical I watched and I loved was Wonka, and this was another great musical, bro. Come on now. And I love The Wizard of Oz. I watched The Wizard of Oz and I love that story. Oh my god, so good. And now a whole musical about it. All right, I'm late to the party, but let's get into it. The scale is huge. The music is great. The scenes are well choreographed, and it's just such a delight to see. Such a fun movie. You want to get lost in this world. Elphaba and Glinda are both amazing leads, and they have great chemistry with each other. And also, you have to put in this movie narrative, even though this movie's like shot like it's going by the play super well. It's like about as long as the play. They're both at the same run times, but this movie was really executed like a play. Like if you're not sitting there on Broadway, this is the best you can get in a movie theater. The way this movie's planned out, the way the acts end, the way the scene feeds into another scene, the way the songs are placed, and also just the way people don't really talk that much in the movie. They talk, but they always break into song or dance, and it just goes into a big musical scale. And I do like how this movie starts out. This movie starts out at the end of Wizard of Oz, and then Glinda narrating to the Munchkin Land townspeople of what happened to the Wicked Witch of the West. And she basically says,
Ooh, you know he did.
then Glinda tells the tale of how she met Elphaba, and the whole story of how she actually knew the Wicked Witch. And she wasn't really bad. She was never bad, really. She's a dick in Wizard of Oz, but then in this one, no, she is discreetly misunderstood, bro. I feel so bad for Elphaba's character in this movie, dude. And it's kind of racist. That's not what they mean. But think about it, a newly colored being, and people are scared of it. They think it's evil, and she's a witch. Well, this one is, but come on now, dude. It's racist. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande both have great chemistry with each other. I really like seeing every scene they were in. It was just so cute. It was so endearing. And I do like how Glinda gives Elphaba hope and also a new look into this world, because the world she knew was just hateful and regretful, and she was like bombarded by propaganda and all that stuff. And I did like seeing Oz, the land, get more culture. I always wondered what that world was besides of the simple story of the first movie, Wizard of Oz. But no, they have schools, they have different districts, they have different citizens. This is a realm that has mystical animals who actually are citizens. They teach schools, they are in everyday life. It's different. They have munchkins. But like, come on, in a world with all that magic and you literally have lions and goats teaching art class, you really think you're gonna draw the line at a green-skinned lady? You really, bro? You already have so much other things to be like, what about in this world? And yeah, I'm reviewing part one, but like everyone knows that the soundtrack's awesome. The soundtrack is amazing. It's breathtaking. The singers give it their all, especially that Defying Gravity at the end, bro. God, that was powerful stuff. I wish I was in the movie theater with listening to that one, and I will be in the movie theater when I see the second one. But it's such grand scale. It's huge. It's an event. It's epic. It's like, it makes you feel good, and you like get blown away by it. And props to Ariana Grande too. She's come a long way since her Nickelodeon days. I remember her on Victorious, dude, and then she became a singer, and then now she's back in acting, and she's in this. Like, add props to her. But they could have given her a chance to show off those acting chops a bit more, because Glinda is basically Cat Valentine, if we're being honest with you. Because, yeah, Glinda's like a Mean Girls type, peppy, bright outlook on life, and who is a bit of an airhead, and she's doesn't really get common sense stuff. Well, it's like, dude, I've only seen her play like those high school peppy girl characters. I thought she would branch out and do other roles and show off what else she can do, but no, we get some of the same here, which is fine. It suits her. She does a good job at it, but like, hopefully one day we can see more of her. And some of the supporting characters did a good job too. Michelle Yeoh as Madame Warble. She does a good job in this movie, and she's just exactly what she needs to be. one of those elderly, overachieving, neglectful, elderly lady wizard bitches, and she does a good job at it. And Jeff Goldblum as, well, the Wizard of Oz. Like, dude, I always like seeing Jeff Goldblum do everything, but when he was in The Wizard, he seemed like he was having much fun in this role. I did like that. But there are some things in this movie that I think the runtime definitely could have been shortened, because you could tell that they're padding the movie overly. There's some scenes where the characters are just standing still and ominous music just plays, and that's for like a good maybe like 15 seconds. Like, damn, can we get a move on? Like, it seems like they wanted to overly stretch out the movie so they can get that runtime okay. And there wasn't really need to. They could have had this movie at a compact length, a shorter length, and it still would have been really fulfilling. Don't worry, let the movie speak for itself, and people will definitely be in the seats for the second one. And damn, by me making this video, they already have. If you have not experienced Wicked yet, I strongly advise you do. Especially while the second one is right now in theaters. And this movie's just a good time, dude. It's great, it's grand, the music's amazing. You're just gonna have a feel-good time watching this. And you're gonna feel for Elphaba. I still feel bad for Elphaba. I want to give Elphaba a big hug, dude, because shoot, the stuff she was going through, she did not deserve. At least she had her sister, because her mom died and her dad's a dick. But even then, the mom was kind of a dick too, because for having the dad do what he did at childbirth with her, that was trash. Like, come on, bro.
She's a skank. You don't deserve all the crap you get, Meg. You know that?
All right, let's rate this thing. Wicked gets an A.